Budapest is one of our favourite cities anywhere.
Isn't it Budapest?
It's Budapest. I'm Hungarian, it's Budapest. Alright, we've been here a few times now.
No, 4 or 5.
Yeah, depends on how you count it, long story. Now, to get around the areas where you want, remember that most of what you want to see is within a circle about 1.5 kilometers radius. So you kind of want to get to somewhere in that circle and then travel around. If you're staying in a decent hotel or Airbnb, they will provide you something like this. You can see this properly. That's a good layout of the city, so you can actually see most of the areas you want to see are around there. There's a tram that goes all the way around. It's not the one tram you have to exchange, but you can get around it, and there's buses and trams inside as well. Too far out of that, there's like the main park, Desert Island, which is like really good in summer, but most of the good areas are around the centre, more sort of this side.
You can get around by car.
Yeah, so if you have a lot of patience,
Which you don't have.
lots of patience, some money for parking, some more money for parking fines, and then you need to sort of park somewhere, and then you get out and you have to walk to somewhere anyway, so don't worry about driving there. Best is public transport, and we'll show you how. There's 2 different ways you can sort out your public transport.
There's an actual Budapest card, which is the best way or easiest way to get around Budapest, because it can even pick you up from the airport. There's a free airport shuttle. You have access to lots of tourist areas, discounts. You can free entry to 17 museums, and there's a number of cards you can get depending on how many days you're in Budapest. Go into one of these info points. There's a number of them in town. Actually, they're mainly where the tourist points are. Squares, any tourist area, you'll find these info points and they'll guide you through.
If you're here for 5 days or less, it's a very well organised scheme that allows you to enjoy what you want to do without having to fork out money for everything separately.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're here for more than 5 days, which we strongly recommend, you can then start using the public transport and doing individual things as you see fit.
Now that includes metro, the bus and the tram.
Also the electric buses. It's one of the main exchanges on the Buda side. See if we can find somewhere to get a map. It's real foggy. If your accommodation is a good one, they will help you with transport maps. If not,
We'll help you.
if you can get a map a bit like this, it shows you some of the tourist highlights as well.
This is information. We're going to go get a map of where we're going. So she was really helpful. Got a map. Actually, a couple of maps. We got this one. And it's dual-sided, one for night, because different buses and trams go at different times during the night. Some don't work at all. And I worked out with her where we're going next and what bus and tram to take. So off we go.
These are the ticket machines you can get the tickets at, and you can actually select English language.
There we are.
You can pick your language.
And you've got different cards that you can get. You go from a single ticket, which you can only use once, 24 hour, which is full 24 hours, or you can go all the way up to monthly. Okay, so we just got weekly ticket. It's about €15 each. And we'll be able to use the tram, bus, or the metro.
Yeah, train is a separate.
Yeah, no, the train is a separate line. So this is only for metro, tram, or bus. If you get stuck, go to the ticket office. They speak English and they can help you. First the bus.
Look at a smile on it. So once only rides, you validated these machines here. The public transport is very well colour coded. The trams are yellow. The newer ones have got a smiley face too. The buses are blue and the trolley buses are red. If you go to the metro, you find it's dark, so it doesn't matter.
Catch a train. So here is the train line, and this is where it goes. Right downtown. So that's where we're headed.
At all the railway stations, you see these maps. They're nicely displayed with the whole line and a colour-coded representation on the map, so you can figure out where you're going and where you need to be. Once you're in Budapest, you can get around by walking and bicycle as well. We do strongly, very much and emphatically recommend you look around and discover things.
Walking is the best way.
If you can, walk a lot.
Because you're going to eat a lot.
And there's no other way to see most of the interesting things and sights than walking and going up to things and touching, feeling, discovering things.
Because you're going to eat a lot.
She loves the food.
As you can tell.
You can also hire bicycles. Now, there's a couple of big companies with easy hires. There is a little bit of a mixed reviews on those, so we're not going to put our name to that. However, that's an option. If you have your own bicycle, really good.
Best way.
Thank you for watching. We'll be doing more videos on Budapest and the rest of our travels around Europe, so please feel free to subscribe.